Another strong weekend of competition. Just speak on what this team is accomplishing and what it means to you as their coach to be able to see this success so early on.
Well, it means the work that we're putting in is paying off, and the work started back in January, so I think that they're seeing the fruits of their labor, and what I like most is that I feel like each week we're getting better and better, so it's good to see that.
2 home games this week, West Texas A&M up first and then Cameron. Y'all see both of these teams each year. What are y'all focusing on to keep the win streak going against the Buffs and Aggies?
Well, nothing different than we've done. It's the only difference for us now is that we're Friday, Saturday instead of Wednesday, Saturday. I think that's the biggest. Our schedule changes a little bit, but our focus is still on our side of the net, taking care of the things that we want to take care of and handling our business. 2 very different teams. West Texas A&M has really strong attackers in every position. They're not one-dimensional. They're spread out. They have a lot of kids that can score and do good things. So and Cameron's a little bit different than that. So I think that we're not really picking one over the other. We're just preparing what we need to do on our side to be competitive and compete at a high level.
I feel like each week I mention Kinnison, Dale, Enax, but they come in week in and week out, they compete, show out. What's their experience and leadership do for this team?
Well, I think they've established the fact that they're going to play at a steady level, and it sets the tone for the rest of the team to be able to match that level. And when we do, we look really good, So kudos to them. They come in, they work hard, they do extra, and they, 2 of them are seniors, and they want a great senior year, and they're not wasting any opportunities.
And then my last question, how do y'all keep this momentum rolling really into the thick of LSC play?
Just keep getting better, continue to play at a high level. Obviously there are some really good teams we still have to play in the conference season, WT being one of them, defending national champion on our floor. I think that UT Tyler's playing well, Dallas Baptist is playing very well, both Kingsville and Fort Smith are playing. I mean, we've got a lot of good teams in our league right now. So we're just getting started, in terms of playing those matches, but it's a good start, and we just want to keep getting better.
Coach, I know the overall message is just win the next point, but are there any individual goals that you see that the girls have definitely obtained up to this point in the season?
Individually, no, I don't think so. I don't think it's those are things you worry about after the season's over. And you do what you do, you play the way you play. I think we're in a good position, in terms of our season so far. We've done the things we've wanted to do so far, but there's so much more to go that it doesn't do us any good to think too far down the road instead of what's directly in front of us, because the things in front of us are the things that can hurt us. So we got to make sure that we're prepared for those. So I know it's cliche, it's simple, but it's 1-0. That's what we look at. The next match, we want to go 1-0.
Good.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Thank you, Coach.